Assalamu alaikum, welcome to the Maxi Skirt Challenge. I'm glad you decided to take this on. When you're finished, you'll have a beautiful maxi skirt that will fit you perfectly, that doesn't hike up in the back. Women with curves know exactly what I'm talking about. Every Friday for 4 weeks, I'll walk you through the process step by step. So there's no confusion, no ifs, ands, or buts. In this video, we'll go over the supply list and how to choose a pattern size to fit you perfectly. So stay tuned, see you on the other side. You can find a full list of supplies with links at zahia.com. Okay, let's get started. If you don't have one already, a great starter machine will be the Brother XL2600i. It has all the basic features you will need, mainly the straight stitch and zigzag stitch. It also comes with a zipper foot, narrow hem foot, and bobbins, so you don't have to buy them separately. If you want your sewing machine to do a bit more, then there's the free arm sewing machine. Here there's a lot more stitches to choose from, including the basics, plus more buttonhole options and the overcast stitch which simulates the serger. This also has a zipper foot and an overcasting foot as an option if you don't want to get a serger. You would just get the cutter attachment, which we will go over later. It comes with a bobbin and seam ripper, so you might want to get some more bobbins eventually. It also comes with a case and an arm extender. A serger is not necessary, but it is used to finish the seams inside of a garment, which makes the garment look more professional and is good for sewing knits. If you don't want to invest in a serger but still want the clean finish inside of the garment, get the cutter attachment. It will get the job done. Some machine attachments make sewing a little easier. The overcast foot, which gives the look of a serged edge, the cutter, which attaches to your machine and cuts off excess fabric, gives a nice finished look, a substitute for a serger. The hem foot makes it easier to sew narrow hems, which we have to do for this skirt. I like invisible zippers. It's a lot cleaner and a bit more professional than a regular zipper, so I'll show you how to add that to the skirt. We will work from this pattern. I'll show you how to choose your size later on in the video. Don't go by the size on the front. It's not the same sizing as what you would buy from the store. We will be adjusting this pattern mainly to add length. So if you want to make this pattern more than once, you should buy some pattern paper, or you can use craft paper or newspaper, so you won't only have to measure once. You'll also need a ruler, scotch tape, tailor's chalk, a pencil, and a measuring tape. There is a printable measuring tape included in the measuring kit if you don't want to buy one. If you have a serger, make sure you buy enough spools for the serger and the sewing machine, so that's at least 4 spools that match the fabric. With most home machines, a few bobbins come with the machine. You should also have 2 types of scissors, one for cutting fabric and the other one for cutting paper. A seam ripper is a necessity. I've been sewing for as long as I can remember and I still make mistakes. I have to rip out seams all the time. Also, straight pins. Because I'm making this skirt for the Id and it's going to be warm in New York City around that time, I'm using a light cotton fabric. This is it here. It's going to be a really lightweight cotton printed. It's going to look really nice, and it should be a woven fabric 60 inches wide. Please don't get a knit, because a knit is going to be hard to work with for this type of skirt. The difference between a knit and a woven is a knit stretches and a woven doesn't. For the waistband, you need fusible interfacing. This gives the waistband more stability. If you're not comfortable cutting your actual fabric first, then get some muslin fabric or inexpensive cotton fabric. Next, we move on to choosing your size when buying the pattern. The only measurement needed when choosing the pattern is your waist measurement. If you notice in the picture, I'm wearing this skirt slightly above my waist. This is the narrowest part of your body and usually flatters you the best. So if you want it to fit like that, take the full measurement right above your belly button and right below your rib cage. This skirt has 2.5-inch ease at the waistband. Ease is the extra room built into the pattern to make the garment more comfortable to wear. Loose-fitting garments have a lot more ease than tailored garments. Let's look at the Vogue pattern to see what size measurement you correspond to. Before anyone flips out, the number doesn't mean anything. It's usually 2 sizes smaller than what you would buy in the store. 2.5 at the waist is a bit much, and usually all you need is about 1/2 to an inch. So say your waist measures 36 inches. You will buy a size 20 because your waist measurement is 34 inches plus 2.5-inch ease equals 36.5 finished waist. So to recap, we covered all the equipment and supplies needed to make the maxi skirt, where to take your waist measurement, what pattern to buy, and what size to get based on your waist measurement. If you have any questions about what size pattern to buy or anything else that we covered in this video, you can leave a comment right below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. If you haven't signed up for the challenge already, sign up right below this video. You get emails right to your inbox with all the downloads included and also direct access to me. Until next time, assalamu alaikum.